Alright, welcome back everyone. So in the last video we got through level 8 and acquired the password to level 9. So in this video we are going to start at level 9 and see how far we get before we stop and move on to a new video. So with that said, let's get our tmux set up with 2 shells, and one side we want to go into over the wire, Natas, and open our password file so we can get the password for level 9. And on the other side we want to do the same thing, or at least go into the same directory, so we're there. All right, so level 9, grab the password. Wait, do I have burp set up correctly? Let me clear my history. And I have all the right things in scope. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so let's go to level 9. I'm going to copy this guy. Going to come back here and get the password again. Sign in. All right, so we have a search bar or a search functionality. Find words containing something. So I wonder what it's looking for. Well, I wonder what it's looking in. So let's look at the source code since we have it. All of this stuff is not relevant to what we're doing, or to trying to get the next password. This stuff is not relevant to the level. All right, so what happens? We come into the file, PHP starts executing here. We set a variable called key, set it to nothing. We check the request variable. So the request variable is a global variable in PHP. It's a predefined variable that holds any post request data or get request data. So we're looking for some request data called needle. And if it's set, we're putting the value of needle in the word key. Then if key is not empty, interesting. So pass-through basically executes a command on the server and then passes the data from that back to the client, to the web browser. And we're executing a grep command. So grep-i key. So what we're doing here is we're looking for the word, whatever's in the key variable. -i is case insensitive, and we're looking for it in dictionary.txt. So let's watch this work with with expected data. So expected data, let's look for man, capital M. So right, I said case insensitive, so even though I put a capital M in, it's giving me back everything with the word man in the letters man in it, anywhere in the text, right? So, and we can look up here, we see our query string, needle equals man and submit equals search. So this is going to create 2 elements in the request array, one called needle and one called search, which will cause, so it'll find the needle in the request array, and it will set key to whatever needle was set to. So we saw it was set to man, and then it passes through, so then it's grep-i man dictionary.txt. This is right before command execution. So let's just grab the grep-i, see what it does on the command line, put it in here, grep-i, and let's end it with a semicolon. So the semicolon typically ends a command, and whatever I put in here next should also execute. And it did. So grep failed because it was missing data, but the ls command ran. We'll see it here, and we could do it, we could also say ls-al. There you go. All right, so let's see if we can do that in here in our, so we can put a semicolon in space ls-al and hit search. Yep. So it finds dictionary text. So we have command execution. So what that means is we can execute a cat on Etsy Natas webpass/Natas. We need the password for the level 10. I'm guessing we can get that here. Yep, there it is. So now we have level 10 password. Let's put that in our file. Okay. And let's go back here and just move up to level 10. We don't need any of that at the end. So level 10, Natas 10, and the password, hopefully. Perfect. For security reasons, we now filter on certain characters. So what are we filtering on? Let's look at our view source again. This is all the same. Here's something new. So preg match. This is a regular expression, a Perl regular expression match. I think Perl postfix. Anyway, so what we're looking for here, what the code is looking for is a semicolon, or what's called a pipe, or an ampersand. So could demonstrate this. In fact, I will. Let me demonstrate this in code on my local machine. Go over here. So we're level 10. Okay. I'm going to set key equal to high pipe. And then execute that. Input contains illegal characters. So it was the pipe, right? So let's clear that up. Actually, put a new line here, make it better. So let's put a semicolon in, see what happens. Illegal character. Let's put an ampersand in. Whoops, wrong thing. Illegal character. Let's take that out and just say hi. Grep. So it executes the grep. So it reaches the grep. So what we just learned is, indeed, this line of code is filtering out the semicolon, which is a problem. So because we need that to close out the grep and execute a command after the grep. So what can we do? We can, what do we know about grep? So if we execute grep -I, and well, let's just see what happens if we do that. If we close it out with a new line character. All right, so the grep, well, the grep just sort of stops. So let me try something. Test.text grep-I and then ls-a. Set no in you. I'm going to copy and paste this and see. Set no in you. And see if this executes the ls. grep-I, what happened here? Oh, it didn't, I didn't get to the else. Let me try that again. Okay, so we're trying to, right, I need a new line after the ls-a to make that run, or to make that execute. So let me copy and paste all of that to the command line, see what happens. in my ls. What in the world? Grep dash I ls dash a. Looks like it's executing. I don't understand what's happening there. Anyway, I think that what I need to do here is pass in a new line character. So a URL encoded new line character is %0a ls %0a. I think that this should do it. So let's see what happens. Nothing. What if I just do it like that? Illegal character. So when I put in the %0a, it's not giving me the illegal character. It's not returning anything. What's happening in burp? Let's see. So, well, actually, let me intercept so I know what I know I'm getting the right request. So let's intercept that %0a ls %ls right, that. Okay. Oh, it's replacing the % with the URL encoded %. So let's just replace the %25 with just a %. I think that should do it. So now I have new line space ls space new line. Let's see what happens. Forward that along. Yep, there it is. All right, so now we know I'm going to have to intercept this, but I can cat the file for Natas 11. So let's %0a space cat space /etc /Natas Natas web pass /Natas 11. Let's see if we can get it. Gotta fix the remove the %25. I think I need a new line. Well, let's see. I may not need a new line at the end. I don't. Okay, awesome. So now we have Natas 11's password. Is that right? Yeah. All right, so put that in and save it. And wait, what did I do? Did I get that right? Does that end in O? Okay. Yeah, sweet. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to stop the video here. It is getting a little bit more difficult as we move along. So we'll stop with this. We'll tackle level 11 in the next video. Thank you all.